Once upon a time, there was a small town called Ravenswood. The town was known for its eerie atmosphere and strange occurrences. People would often report seeing ghostly figures wandering the streets at night. But no one ever paid much attention to these stories, dismissing them as mere legends. One day, a young couple named Sarah and John moved into the town. They were excited to start their new life together, but they soon realized that the town was not as peaceful as they had thought. Every night, they would hear strange noises coming from outside their window. They would see shadows moving across the walls, and they always felt as though someone was watching them. Despite their fear, Sarah and John decided to investigate. They asked their neighbors about the strange occurrences, but no one wanted to talk about it. It was as if the townspeople were hiding something. One night, Sarah and John decided to go for a walk around the town. As they walked down a dark alley, they heard a voice whispering their names. They turned around, but no one was there. Suddenly, they saw a figure emerging from the shadows. It was a ghostly woman with long, flowing hair and a white dress. She reached out her hand, beckoning them to follow her. Sarah and John were terrified, but they felt compelled to follow the ghost. She led them to an old, abandoned house on the outskirts of town. As they entered the house, they saw that it was filled with ghostly figures, all of them trapped in the house for eternity. The ghostly woman turned to Sarah and John and said, "We are the spirits of the townspeople who were murdered by the town's founder, a ruthless man who sought power and wealth. He built this house as a prison for our souls, trapping us here for all eternity. But now, with your help, we can be freed." Sarah and John were horrified by what they had heard, but they knew they had to help the spirits. They searched the house and found an ancient book that contained a spell to release the spirits. They recited the spell, and the spirits were finally able to leave the house and find peace. Sarah and John left the town of Ravenswood, never to return. But they knew that they had helped to right a terrible wrong and that the spirits of the townspeople were finally at rest.